Hello, ladies and dudes, and welcome to most must-see YouTube channel there has ever been. Or not, you know, probably not. Pretty sure not. Anyway, I'm the guy who runs this channel, Speedy. And I hope this video amuses you, because this is not porn. I wish it was porn. That may not be getting some. Anyway, 2018 is here now, and 2017 is officially history, so I thought I'd make a video of my top 3 2017 released games. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Now, I don't have Nintendo Switch yet. I'm planning on getting it at some point. And I don't have Xbox One, and I'm not planning on getting it since I'm a PlayStation guy. And, well, Xbox didn't really have any exclusives that I wanted. It pretty much didn't have any exclusives last year. So, but anyway, let's start the list.
Hi, Lucky. Kuroi da yo.
Get ready for the next battle.
Number 3, Tekken 7. This was the hardest one to pick since number 1 and 2 are pretty obvious for me. There were just 2 games that were so above the rest, but there could have been a number of games as number 3 on my list. But as you can see, I went with Tekken. Tekken 7. Well, if you loved the old Tekken games, you'll probably love this one too. The story mode on this one got a little makeover compared to other Tekken games. It took a lot of pointers from Mortal Kombat, which made it a little more cinematic, but unfortunately only use few characters on the whole story, so it was a little let down. But in this game, the story isn't really the thing. The main thing for me on these games is taking few beers with your friends and just beating the shit out of them virtually, since unfortunately you can't do that in real life. The law's stupid, kind of. But like I said, it's an excellent game with friends especially, and that's what it was meant to do. To be played with friends. And also they brought the bowling from Tekken Tag Tournament back as a DLC, which is kinda cool too, but I wish they'd bring the volleyball from Tekken 3, which is still the best Tekken there ever was, as a DLC. But I doubt they'll do that. But hey, we can all get what we want, so... Anyway, this was my number 3 pick, so let's move on to number 2.
Everything that lives is designed to end. We are perpetually trapped in a never-ending spiral of life and death.
Number 2, Nier Automata, or however the fuck you spell that, I don't know for sure. So, Nier is a action-adventure game from Platinum Games, who make pretty much great games every time they put new game out. Vanquish is still one of my favorites on PS3, but I didn't enjoy Bayonetta that much. I mean, everybody seemed to love that except me. Fuck me, right? So I never played the first Nier, but I don't think I missed anything story-wise or anything, so I can say it's pretty safe to go with this one if you like. Of course, you can get the first one if you want to. but it didn't seem necessary, so, you know, however you want to do. So about the story, aliens and robots attacked Earth and, well, last people escaped to the moon and now they're sending androids on missions back to Earth. The story is actually pretty great. I'm simplifying it way too much and I don't want to spoil anything, so I'm keeping it kind of vague here. So, but it is really good story. I really enjoyed it, and I highly recommend it just for the story. But then there's the gameplay, which works just, you know, perfectly. I mean, you got your light attack and heavy attack, and then your basic block, dodge, parry enemies' attacks, and then you got this little bot who you can fit different weapons into, like, you know, machine gun and laser, rockets, missiles. And then sometimes the game switches up a little and it turns into a shoot 'em up game when you get in this flight robot suit and basically just fly horizontally or vertically and basically just shoot everything that gets in your way. And then there are the hacking minigames, which you can use to damage the enemies when you hack them, and that's when the game turns into a twin-stick shooter, which is also fun change of pace. And both of those shoot 'em up and the twin-stick shooter parts, they just work really well. So it really has some variety in it. It doesn't get dull that fast, so I highly recommend this game and well-deserved number 2 spot on my list. So just go buy it, and let's move on to number 1. Number 1, Yakuza Zero. I mean, holy shit, I have no idea where to start. It's just ridiculous how much stuff you can do in this game. I mean, fuck. Well, let's start with the story. So, the story revolves around an empty lot in the middle of Tokyo and this girl who everyone wants dead. And there are just so many twists and turns in the story, and it's just ridiculous, but it's so well written that it's just fun to watch the whole thing from beginning to the end. I mean, you just gotta see it for yourself. I'm not gonna spoil anything here about the story, so. But every Yakuza game that's come out, every single one has amazing crime stories, but this is hands down the best out of them all, and this is the best Yakuza game out of them all. So you got your 2 main characters here, which you take turns as you play the chapters. Every other chapter is with the Kazuma Kiryu, and every other chapter is with Majima Goro, and they are both very well written and fun to follow their stories. And they have both been in the game series since the first game, and I think Majima Goro is probably my all-time favorite gaming character. I mean, that's just how much I love these games. I mean, it's just amazing. The cutscenes are awesome. They remind me kind of from Metal Gear games. They are lengthy, but they are just so well made, and the characters just look so cool in those cutscenes. I mean, they're so well done. But enough about the story and the characters. Let's move on to the gameplay. And, well, it's a beat 'em up game. And the fighting is just so much fun in this game. You got 2 characters, main characters, and both have 4 different fighting styles. And there are little RPG elements where you get experience and you can buy new skills for every fighting style. And yeah, you got your basic punches and kicks, and then you got your heat moves, which are so brutal looking, I mean, and they sound brutal and feel brutal. I mean, those are just so cool looking too when you just pick someone up and suplex him on his back on a guardrail, I mean. And there are plenty of other moves too. And then there are weapons. I mean, pretty much everything you can grab, you can use as a weapon. And I mean everything. You can use a goddamn scooter to beat someone up. I mean, that's just really fucking over the top. But yeah, that's pretty much the basic of the game. I mean, it's a great story-driven beat 'em up game. But then there are the side quests, which are just so well made. I mean, there are plenty of those, and every last one of the side quests is just so well written too. The characters are just really interesting. So you really want to do those side quests. They don't feel like a chore like in many other games. And then there are the side activities. I mean, holy shit, is there a lot of stuff you can do in this game. I mean, there's bowling, pool, darts, you can go to batting cages, karaoke, racing with toy cars, real estate missions, running your own cabaret club, fishing. There's even soft porn videos you can watch. There's phone sex you can have, which is just really fucking weird, but it's still a fun minigame. I highly recommend that too. So, and then there's gambling, there's blackjack, poker, roulette, baccarat, and then there are some Japanese gambling as well, with mahjong and some weird Japanese chess, which I really didn't get the hang of, but it just seemed cool. And well, if you know how to play it, and there's one more thing you can do, and you know there are a bunch of other stuff you can do too, but I really can't remember every single one of them. There's just so much to do in this game. I mean, you won't get bored. It's that damn good. And that's why this is my game of the year of 2017. The story and the side activities, I mean the variety, is just, you know, so on its own class that nothing else comes even near. And the fighting works just so well on its own too that, you know, it's just so fun to bash someone's head in this game. So I recommend this highly. Go buy it, try it, you know, you won't be disappointed. Or, you know, how the hell should I know? But anyway, this has been my game of the year of 2017. This year they got Yakuza 6 coming out. Can't wait for that. So that was my list, top 3 for 2017, and I'm sticking with it, like it or not. Comment your own list down below if you want, or don't, you know, fine with me, and I'll see you next time, maybe. Maybe not, who the hell knows. Who knows if there's gonna be a next video? I don't. I might die soon. Who the hell knows that either? Well, anyway, bye.